listen-only mode.
All right, guys, Tony here, and I've got Joshua Zamora with me. And basically what we're going to do is go through Syndlab, which is like a Syndwire or only wire type of tool, but it's one-time free, and it's quite low cost because it's in the launch today at 11 a.m. So I've got Joshua on the call with me, and Joshua's going to give us some demo of the tool. And you can see here I've got a review copy here, and people have been running campaigns, and you know, 90% of them are successful. I'm guessing Luann made a mistake in there when she was setting up the campaign. So we're going to talk about this, and I'm going to talk about the bonuses that I'm going to give with this as well. Now, I'm really excited about this because last week we had WP video sites from Abyss, which is great for internal linking. This week we've got Syndlab coming from Joshua, and it's got a WordPress plugin if you purchase one of the OTOs, which can give us a complete syndication for our Web 2 content into branded Web 2 accounts, and plus we can do tiered linking from that as well, okay? Plus with the video sites, that plugin that we got last week from Abyss, that's given us massive power, that combination there. And when I explain the bonuses that I've got for this product, then I think you're going to be pretty excited, because we'll have a real complete WordPress SEO package that very few people would ever be able to get their hands on. Okay, so Joshua, thanks for popping in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change presenter over to you, and if you could just tell us, you know, briefly about Syndlab, how it came about, and what your thoughts are on you know, the future of this tool. This could be a major tool. It's a competitor to OnlyWire and to Syndwire from what I see.
Yeah, absolutely. And first, I'll just want to make sure you're recording, because I don't see the option to record on my end.
Okay, I've got in here recording. So if I press on recording here, that means it's saving to my hard drive.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, so pretty much, you know, like you said, this is definitely a big competitor to those two, to OnlyWire and Syndwire. And the way that it came about, you know, pretty much, I've been wanting to create this for a while, because, you know, this is something that, as you know, that I'm sure you've done quite a bit in the past as well, is social syndication. That just absolutely works when it comes to getting videos ranked, niche sites ranked. It just works, and it's something that I used to do quite a bit when I first started out with SEO. And SEO is actually one of the first ways that I made money online. And I actually, once I learned SEO, I actually got a job. Before I went full-time online, I got a job running the SEO department for 2 different web design companies here in Miami. And that was our bread and butter: syndication, social syndication, just getting our clients content on all these different sites, and it just flat out worked, you know. But unfortunately, at that when I was doing it at that time, I was doing it manually. I was having some of the virtual assistants that we hired do it for us. Just, you know, a lot of manual labor and money being paid out to virtual assistants as well.
Yeah.
So I wanted to create this for a while. And like you said, Syndwire was out there. I've used Syndwire. I've used OnlyWire. The only downside to them is that they're very pricey as well.
Yeah.
And there's, you know, a good amount of limitations. Not that they're not good. Those softwares are good as well. Yeah. But again, they're pricey, and for good reason. They're pricey. They work. They do an amazing job, and it just gets results, you know. So we wanted to introduce something that people can get in at a good price for a few days, and then we'll most likely be going in that same direction, because an app like this is very valuable, and it, you know, delivers results, like I said. So it's just something that I've been wanting to do for a while, to automate a lot of the stuff I do in my business when it comes to ranking videos and niche sites, and also two of my other recent softwares as well. This will be integrated with that, so it kind of just made sense, you know, to release it to the public as well, because this is going to automatically plug into those 2 other apps, which I use for ranking videos and for niche sites, and those 2 other apps create the content, and this syndicates it. So, you know, it just made sense.
Very cool. So right now, I think I've got about 3 different OnlyWire accounts. I'm using them for different niches. I think I'm paying something like $50 a year. For 1,000 posts per month. This is unlimited posting for using for using Syndlab. Plus, you get the tiered linking. And
Yeah.
the bonus webinar, I've got some really kick-ass training for using this in the bonus webinar as well, where we can do some really ninja stuff using these kind of tools.
And I just want to just correct one small thing real quick. On the pro version, they get 2,000 syndications a month. To get unlimited though, because unlimited is very, very valuable. No one else out there offers unlimited, but to get unlimited, it's part of the upsell package. But on the front end, they can get 2,000 per month, which is still a lot of value there on the front end.
Well, that's a one-time fee for those 2,000. So I mean, that's
exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so I see that you've got the review count open here, and maybe you could spend a couple of minutes and just show us around the dashboard and what they get for the front end, and then we can talk about the OTO1 and OTO2 stuff as well.
Yeah, perfect. So real quick, before jumping into here, I want to point out to people a nice case study that I was able to accomplish as well. So on the sales page, you'll be able to see how I got this video ranked for multiple different keywords. I show you exactly how I found the product, how I created the video, and how I used Syndlab to rank it. So, very, very powerful results there. And I'll be putting out an update to that case study here within, later today, which shows an update of that video already starting to produce sales. So very exciting stuff there. But here it's pretty much like Tony and I were saying, Syndlab pretty much syndicates your content to 21 different profiles. But the good thing about Syndlab as well is that we're not putting any limitations on the amount of profiles that you can add for these accounts. So although there's 21 different platforms, there's no limit to the amount of profiles that you can add. So if you have 10 Twitters, 10 blogger accounts, 10 Web 2.0 accounts, there's no limit to the amount of profiles that you can add. So that makes it powerful. So I know a lot of you guys may be into private blog network, so they can come in here and manage their entire private blog network with Syndlab, or manage their own Web 2.0 network with Syndlab, boom, and start posting to their sites automatically. So let me just quickly show you how this works. The first thing is to, of course, add your account. That's probably going to take the longest time. You just come in here. But we've made it very simple. So although it might take a little bit of time, we've made it as simple as possible to come in here and add your account. So let's say that I want to add a Twitter account. Okay, so let's do Twitter 5. Okay, we also have groups. This is powerful as well. I'll show you how to create groups here in a second, but your groups allow you to keep everything separate. All right, it allows you to, if you have if you have a site in the health niche and you have videos in the golf niche, you can create different groups so you're not having any overlap on posting health content on your golf site, for example. So that's a very powerful offer there. So if I come here and I click Twitter, click add, everything is very click, point, simple. Okay, proceed, and you'll see authorize, and boom, you can see that now this Twitter account has been added. I click save, and we're good to go. It's that simple to add a new social account. I would say about 90% of the accounts are that easy. You just point, click, and boom, get them added to your account. The only ones where you have to do a little bit more is your self-hosted WordPress accounts, things like that, where you just have to provide Syndlab with your username and your password, and boom, you're good to go. And you don't have to worry about your information being unsafe. Everything in Syndlab is secure. We don't see any of your login information for any of your sites, so you don't have to worry about that. I know there's always some people that worry about that. But there, as soon as you add a social account, and of course, like I said, you'll be able to add all your accounts in here. That's probably what's going to take the longest. You can go ahead and create a group. Okay, so like I said, if you're operating in multiple different niches, you can create a new group, and then you can assign different accounts to each of those groups. So if I come here and I hit add group, I'm going to go ahead and put Tony group as an example, click add. And then all you have to do to add accounts to this group is click here and just start, looking for the ones that you added. So the one I just added was Twitter 5. Let's say that I also want to add a blogger, and let's say on a WordPress, one of my WordPress sites as well. Click assign, and that's it. I've added 3 different accounts to this group, and now when I go to create campaigns, it'll be more effective because I'll be able to post content to all these accounts that are in this group. Okay, but of course you also have the option to post to a single campaign. So if I come here and I hit add a campaign, let's say Tony Test, you can see here I have a single account which I can post to, or the accounts group which I just created. Just for this quick demo, I'll show you how to quickly post to the Twitter account that we just added, which was Twitter 5. Click create, click OK. And here, this is everything that I just put in the previous page. Obviously, I can't use dripping in this one because I'm only posting one thing to one Twitter. So there's nothing else for the software to drip. I can have the campaign start when I hit save, or when if I can schedule it for a specific date. Okay, I'm just going to leave it on save. Here is the editor. Here on the right hand side. So anything that, as soon as you set up your campaign and the accounts that you want to post to, what shows up below here is the editors for any type of platform that you have in the group. So since we're only posting to Twitter, the only editor that shows up is the social editor. So I'll just put Tony Test and say we're linking to Google. Okay, obviously you'll put whatever target URL it is that you're trying to rank. Click save. And that's it. All right, this account is now ready for syndication. It's probably going to take about 30 to 60 seconds for that to process, and boom, you're good to go. So while that's processing, I'm going to come over here and go to campaigns and show you how it looks when you go to post to an entire group. So let's put Tony Test Group, click Accounts Group, okay, click, and I'll just do this one here, ZB Campaign. I'm going to drip. You can drip by post per day, limit by days, or limit by total weeks. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do all at once. Click create, click OK. And here you'll see that since this group has more different platforms, now I have the social editor, I have the blog editor, I have the bookmark editor, and the video editor. Okay, so it's the same thing that you just saw me do before. Here you put the text that you want syndicated onto the social accounts. The blog editor is a complete what you see is what you get editor. So you'll be able to customize this however you want. Even if you want to put full-blown blog posts from Syndlab to your blog accounts, boom, you can do that as well. And one powerful feature that we have here is the embed code. Okay, so you can grab your YouTube embed code, or if you have the embed code on another website, you can paste that here, and what's going to happen is Syndlab is not only going to post the content that you put here, but it's also going to automatically embed that video onto your sites as well. So that's very powerful. I always recommend that whenever you're doing any sort of Web 2.0 posting or posting onto a private blog network, you not only want to get a link with your target keyword to your video or your niche site, but you also if you're trying to rank a video, you want to also get the embed. So you want to get a hyperlink and the embed both on that post. You can also attach a featured image if you want, okay, which will be used for the blog as well. The bookmark editor, very self-explanatory. You put the link title, the link URL, which is the one that you want to rank, and of course here you'll put your target keyword. You enter your tags, you put any comment that you want, and if the site allows a featured image, you can attach it here and it'll use that image. And same thing goes for the video editor. You put your title, you put the video category, you put your tags, your description, you attach your video, and you're good to go. Once you hit save, now this account will now start processing based on whatever schedule you set up here, okay, whether it's on save or whether it's on a specific date, okay? So that's how simple it is to post to a single campaign or a group's campaign. Nothing complicated about that. Literally anyone can do this. And here when we go to the reports tab, you'll see there's most likely going to be a lot of pending ones because I just created this campaign. And obviously I didn't put all the information in there to get posted. But I want to quickly show you Here's the Twitter one that I just posted. So if I click view, you'll be able to see my posting here, Tony Test, google.com, boom. And you can do that for all the other ones as well. So let's say that I want to show this one here, this WordPress.com here. Okay. Boom. You can see here, not only has been posted, there's a link, but there's also that video embed there that someone was able to post on there. Okay. So very, very powerful software. You got the reports here as well, which tell you what happens, boom, what account you're posting to, the link, and whether it was successful or failed, and obviously when it started and when the account was syndicated. But that's pretty much it. That's what Syndlab is in a nutshell on the front end. And then, we have some additional things on the upsells as well. But like I said, on the front end, you get 2,000 syndications per month, and you can create up to 250 different campaigns.
Very cool. And it's really easy to use. I like the way you've added the account integration there. So it's just, it's like using an app in IFTTT or something where you just connect them. It's very, very cool.
Yeah. We've tried to make it as simple as possible so that not only the advanced marketers can use it, but also the new marketers can use it without running into any issues.
Yeah, very cool. So do you want to talk about the OTOs? What's the price point for the front end?
For the front end, we're starting at a crazy price of just $34.95 for the Pro and $32.95 for the light version. And then it's going to be going up in price every 6 to 12 hours. I'll have a clear timer on the page of when the next price increase is going to happen. So make sure, and it's only going to last for about 4 days. The price is going to double or triple on Sunday, the 21st.
That's very cool. I mean, guys, look, I'm paying right now, I think about $50 for 1,000 posts a month to OnlyWire. And with this, you get 2,000 posts per month for one-time fee of $34. I mean, it's crazy value. So if you're using OnlyWire or those kind of services, then you can save a lot of money with this. You made your money back as soon as you purchase if you got those kind of subscriptions happening with OnlyWire. Okay, so the OTO one, Josh, what is it and the price point?
So OTO one, we've really stacked the value here. There's a 5-part offer in OTO one. Number one is going to be our tier syndication. Okay, the tier syndication is very easy to use as well. And if for those that don't know what tier syndication is, it pretty much allows you to syndicate your syndicated content. Gives you more power, allows you to get those backlinks indexed a lot quicker, and it just gives you, a lot more power overall. So here on the campaigns, you'll see we have the add tiered campaign here. And again, it's very simple to use. Even if you've never used tiered backlinking before, you'll be able to do this very, very easily. So let's say I have a Tony group here, or Tony tier. Let's put Tony tier test. Okay. You can drip feed them as well. I'm just going to walk you through it real quick. Here, you're going to select what your tier 1 is. So I'll just select this one here. Let's say that I have a tier 2, which is a bunch of Twitter accounts. Let's say that I want Syndlab to syndicate this, and then I want it to re-syndicate it to all of my Twitter accounts. So let's say, for example, that this Tony group has a bunch of Twitter accounts in it that I'm going to use as tier 2. Click create. And it's that simple. From this point forward, you just edit the content exactly how I showed you on the previous page. Okay, nothing complicated about that. And now I have 2 tiers created, and I can create as many tiers as I want as well. So that is the part 1 of that offer. Part 2 is the ability to use on your clients' campaigns. For those people that are offering SEO services to their clients, or content marketing, or social media management, all of that stuff, you'll be able to use Syndlab, charge your clients, $500, $1,000, $2,000 a month, boom, and keep 100% of that profit for yourself, and let Syndlab do everything for you. Part number 3 is to unlock our extended networks pack, which gives you an additional 5 sites that you can post to right away. So it goes from 21 sites to 26 sites. Plus, you're going to be getting access to all future sites that we add in the future. And we have some big plans for Syndlab. We're going to be pretty much creating our own mini little private network for our users. So we're going to be adding anywhere between 5 to 10 sites on a monthly basis. These are all going to be high authority domains that we've purchased based on metrics that we've developed over time, that we know what works for a high authority domain. Like I said, you're going to unlock 5 additional sites plus 5 to 10 sites every single month. And here you'll see we've got a few in here already. All right, so if I click add account, oh, and it seems that I'm on the review account, so it says my subscription account has been reached. But let me delete one real fast. All right, click add account. Oh, okay, I think someone else might be adding accounts in here as well. All right, either way, we have 5 additional sites. And let me go ahead and, why isn't, oh, I know why it's not deleting, because it's part of a campaign right now. So to delete it, I would have to come in here and remove it from the campaign. I won't do that now, but either way, we have about 11 sites in here already that we've added as well. And you can see here it says you can't delete this account because it's associated with a campaign. So unfortunately, I'm not going to go through that. It'll take too long. But pretty much we've got about 11 sites, I believe, private sites that we've set up for our users. You get access to 5 additional ones right away, and then any new one that we add in the future. Okay, so that's part number 3. And this is just OTO1 that I'm talking about still. Okay, we have a 5-part offer, which is crazy value. That's part number 3. Part number 4 is up to 6 months worth of scheduling and automation. So on the pro version, people can schedule up to 14 days worth of posts. With this upsell, they have up to 6 months worth of scheduling, so they can truly use Syndlab as a set and forget tool. And if you have a client, you can schedule up to 6 months worth of syndications for them. So another very powerful feature there. And the last one, excuse me, the last one, like I mentioned, is the unlimited syndication and campaign creation feature. Very powerful. You're not going to find this anywhere else, and if you do, it's going to be crazy expensive. Okay, so that you're really blowing the lid off of Syndlab, not having any limitations, unlimited, and you can hit the ground running. Okay, so that's the 5-part offer. You get tiered syndication, you get the ability to use on your client campaigns, you get access to the extended networks pack, which is 5 additional sites plus all future sites we add in the future, up to 6 months worth of scheduling, and unlimited syndication and campaign creation. So that's OTO1. OTO2.
What's the price on the OTO1 there, Josh?
Price is going to be $37 a month for OTO1.
Cool. Okay.
All right. OTO2 is going to be access, like Tony said, to the WordPress plugin. So we wanted to take the automation to a whole new level. So what we decided to do was create a WordPress plugin that you can see here, and it's very simple to use. I won't go through the installation process and all that stuff, but I'll briefly explain it here. There's a tutorial video that shows you exactly how to use it, but pretty much it's going to allow you to connect to all your sites that you own or manage, and that's another very powerful feature there. You get to use it on an unlimited number of sites. So it's any site that you own or manage, and it'll automatically connect to your Syndlab account based on a quick API key that we've got over here. So you connect it, you install the plugin, connect to your API, and you'll have a few different options. You'll be able to go in there and set your all your posts to be syndicated automatically. So you'll just select the different types of categories on your site that you want syndicated. It'll syndicate every single post in those categories. You'll be able to set up dripping as well if you want to drip the syndication over time. And also you'll be able to go in there and manually syndicate all of your accounts as well. All of your blog posts as well. So very powerful plugin there. Again, you'll be able to completely automate all of your niche site syndications for all your sites. And this is perfect if you have an old site as well that is just sitting there catching dust and you want to revive it. Boom, install the plugin and start drip feeding your posts and have them start be syndicated onto your Syndlab account. Okay, so that's part 1 of that offer. Part 2 is to give access you can see here access sharing, okay? So you'll be able to give access to an unlimited number of virtual assistants that you hire, okay? And it's very simple to give access to someone as well. You just click, and the good thing about this is that you're not giving access to your account. You're giving them their own account. So if I click new access link, I put if I want that link to expire at any time, their email, their name, and boom, as soon as I put that, a unique link is going to be sent to this person so that they can register and they'll have sub-user access to my account. They'll be able to come in here and schedule all of my syndications for me. So that gives people that extra layer of, pretty much removing themselves from having to do the work by allowing their virtual assistant to do it for them. So that's the second part of that offer. Two very, very valuable features that, again, we can sell as standalone features on their own. So that's OTO2. That's going to be for just a one-time fee, $67. Boom, they get access to both of those additional options. And then we have one final upsell, which is OTO3. And in that, we wanted to completely allow people to hit the ground running with Syndlab. And one of the biggest things that I see stopping people from taking action is actually having to create the content. So one of the quickest and easiest ways to get stuff out there is to create a video. But even that, it takes time, it takes effort. So what we decided to do was open a very special price for our Video Chief membership site. Video Chief comes built in with over 350 different videos in over a dozen different niches. We have internet marketing, we have web design, we have law, we have chiropractor, we have cleaning services, pretty much any niche you can think of, all the hottest niches out there, weight loss, all that stuff. Well, we have it in there. You'll be able to log in, quickly download a video, upload it, and boom, start immediately syndicating it with Syndlab. So we wanted to remove remove the video creation process completely and just give people a ton of great videos, high definition videos that they can use right away to start getting them ranked. And that's going to be for $67 as well. So that's it.
Good value, yeah.
No more after that. And of course they're all optional as well. Like I said at the beginning, with the front end Syndlab, you get those 2,000 certifications. But again, if you want to take it to the next level, if you really want to get the power of it, I highly recommend you pick up the upsells as well. The first one, ton of value on there. You get a 5-part offer. The second one as well with the WordPress plugin and the ability to give access to your virtual assistants.
Super. Okay. So guys, I'm not going to keep Joshua for too long. I know he's got the lunch coming up in a couple of hours, so I want to let him go. Just a quick word about the bonuses. We will be doing a webinar for this. I'm going to share with you some really ninja strategies for using with this particular system. So the front end, we will do webinar training, and if you purchase the OTO2, the WordPress plugin, which is what I really recommend you get, because you can have that automation happening, and as well as the sort of unlimited stuff if you purchase the OTO1, then we can do some really, really unique stuff. So what I'm going to do for that one is I'm going to give you 2 plugins. One that I was selling for $97, and the other one is just being built. Hopefully I can have it ready by tonight, but if not, it will be done in the next couple of days. One is a YouTube RSS Extreme plugin, which we can use together inside WordPress, together with the video sites plugin, together with the plugin that Josh has created for Syndlab, and we can put those videos that you're syndicating, we can put them through the RSS Extreme, which is creating multiple different URLs for each YouTube video, and it's creating short URLs for them as well. It's creating all the RSS feeds. It's putting it into FeedBurner. It's syndicating from the FeedBurner link into RSS ping sites and RSS syndication sites, and also some indexing as well from 1-hour indexing. And the WordPress SEO plugin, the WordPress RSS plugin, it's taking all the posts from your video sites as well as all the posts from your money site, okay? Smashing up the post RSS. We can get individual post RSS feeds in WordPress, as well as category one, as well as the full site one, and it's taking all of those, smashing them up, and you can also put in some authority RSS feeds as well. So if you want to connect yourself, you want to associate yourself with search engine land or Moz or Backlink or any of those, you can put their RSS feeds in there and it will syndicate and it will auto update in the background as new content is being created and getting that syndication again via FeedBurner and via the RSS directories as well, which is pretty cool. Okay, that one I would be selling at $97 on its own as well, so that's a good value and bonus package for that OTO2. Okay, there's not really much point in you getting it unless you've got that WordPress plugin for Syndlab. That's why I put it in at that point. But the front end webinar, we will cover a lot of very, very good stuff that you can get the best out of this, even if you're purchasing just the front end. Okay, so Joshua, thanks for coming in and thanks for your time. I'm going to let you go, and good luck with the launch. And I can't wait to see what you do with this tool. It's got so much potential here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Tony. And you got some great bonuses there as well. So definitely people should definitely pick those up.
Great. Okay. Thank you. See you later, guys. And I'll put the link inside an Aweber email at 11 o'clock Eastern time, and grab it while it's very, very cheap because it's fantastic value. Thanks, Josh.